Okay, let me just say this short. Even biologically, scientifically, biblically, men are not made to have just one partner.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a week, not a while. It's been a week and I'm back. I told you that we're starting a series on guys and talking about different aspects of the guy or different aspects of men. Yes, different aspects of men. So I decided to bring in, our first contestant number one. Please. So this is he's going to introduce himself, don't worry. And we're just talking about guys or what you guys want in relation to a relationship, do you get, or in relation to a partner. In relation to a partner, yes. So introduce yourself to us.
My name is Whatmenwant. I'm a medical lab scientist and part-time politician.
And Bolu is okay. So let me give a rundown. So how do you? I knew Bolu from place of primary assignment. I mean NYC. But at the same time, Bolu actually reached out to me on YouTube. I mean, he commented. If you check the what the women want, he commented I was going to be on this episode, and actually came through. I mean, let's please you guys say everything thank you to Bolu because I've stressed Bolu. Bolu came to my house yesterday. But then, I mean, this is someone that is, these are the kind of people we are talking about, people that, aspire to perspire, you get it?
That's up to me. That's up to them.
So basically, I have some questions I'll be asking him. Basically, we are just trying to get to know, how the male mind reasons, do you get? And we'll just be asking general questions in relation to emotions and in general, like back to what the guys want. Everything is still boiling down to what the guys want. Do you understand? So we're trying to understand how guys reason to figure out what they want. So it's a series, so enjoy. So I'll be starting with a few questions. Let's start with emotions. Do you think guys are emotional beings?
Generally, no, they are not.
Okay.
We are more logical than emotional beings.
Okay, I see.
I'll restrict the emotional beings to women. I think women are the emotional beings. We are
Guys are hard guys. They don't send them
not necessarily hard guys, but I would say logical beings.
Okay.
They are more of calculative. 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. There's no sentiment, no bias. Generally,
All right, that's fine. That's fine. On a scale of 1 to 10, how emotional are you? Let's talk about you in person. Like, let's use you as an example.
me,
Uh,
I would say 6.
this way, the liar. The liar.
I would say
See,
6.
before we came on, he said one. Oh, how is 1 and 6 the same thing?
I would say
It's one. This was a very
No,
wicked
no,
person.
but
When you're saying
the
King
reason-
stay wicked, this is the person.
No, probably like 4 years, 2 years ago, I was like maybe 1 or 2. There was no man. It was pure hard guy, violence.
Oh wow! So
Nothing else.
Pastor Bolu is now,
Nothing else.
Pastor Bolu has taken over
The
now.
Holy Spirit has taken over.
Hallelujah! Glory to Jesus. Celebrate grace. All right. So there is the expectations that guys should not show too much emotions, and then it's the opposite gender that says, I mean, as a guy, shouldn't be too weak or showing too much emotions make you look weak. And at the same time, this same female gender will be accusing you when you don't show emotions. They'll be like, why are you heartless? I mean, let me give you a scenario. My guy was taken to the hospital some other day and he was in pain. And then the person that was started to the healthcare provider was taking a while and they was trying to explain or trying to, he was in so much pain. And the nurse came and she was like, was a female nurse. And she was like, are you a man? Why did you like woman? I can't feel or something like, oh, is woman I'll be shouting. Somebody is in pain and you're saying you should not cry or you should not. So let's talk about this balance or this, would I say, this contradicting stuff. Guys manning up and at the same time you're asking that they show emotion. So what do you say about this kind of thing?
I think you already used the word, which is balance for guys, but in relation to the nurse expecting the guy to man up, please, we have the same organs. Please, let's be guided. We all feel the same amount of pain or the same level of pain.
Okay.
So, but in relation, but to the aspect of relationship, I think balance is very important. It's necessary that when you want to express emotions that really probably something hurts you or whatever, it's important that you communicate that to your partner, regardless of whether it will show you as being vulnerable or not. And I think, and to a large extent, I think vulnerability is also good, and it's also good for you to be able to also show.
Thank God. This is why you shot yourself in leg. Vulnerability. Have you ever cried like for long? Maybe somebody broke your heart, or she did something you're not cool with, or something. Have you ever cried in a relationship?
No.
This guy is a wicked boy.
I know.
Oh, okay. What? Okay, now let's answer. What do you think guys want most in a relationship?
Peace of mind.
Talking about peace of mind. I'm coming. You guys, let's really go. You know, in the previous video, I was talking about my reaction to what guys want, that what females said. Funny enough, the first person that actually responded said, okay, I asked on my WhatsApp status what the guys want. You know, I already said that in my previous video. So you'll be answering for the guys. Thank God you said peace of mind. I even remembered. So he said, the first person that responded said, what the guys want. He said, cheat on you without you complaining or asking them about it. They call it peace of mind these days. So is this your own definition of peace of mind?
I think that person is just good at making wrong choices.
So your own peace of mind is what? It's not cheating.
No,
it's not cheating related.
Not.
Better say the truth though.
No, I don't. I actually don't.
So you don't say, have you ever cheated on someone?
I've come to the
Have you ever cheated on?
Now I've come to the understanding that cheating is not, it should not be a way of life for a guy.
But okay, since it's not a way of life, but have you ever cheated on anybody?
Yes, I've been there.
You have been.
Wait. Let me try and track back.
Okay.
I will not call it cheating because most of the relationships I've had back then were not something.
They're not defined.
Yes.
Did you ask them out? Oh hi, would you be my girlfriend?
Yes.
And that was definition. What was that definition? You're supposed to write it in the Koyu registry.
I actually don't even remember cheating on any of them, but I think it was always one at a time. But the reason why I'm saying cheating is because I was usually not serious.
Oh, okay.
With that relationship. Okay, let me just say this short. Even biologically, scientifically, biblically, men are not made to have just one partner. That's another.
I'm not part of all this. So please, I'm exaggerating myself. Please, I'm not part of this. What?
That's the truth. If you decide to, you can do your history, do your research scientifically. Men are not made to. So,
man.
Sadly.
Man. So somebody else said the guys want a stable battery for their wickedness. So how wicked do you think guys can be? Do you believe this is where you breathe in and breathe out?
I think it depends on the guys.
Okay.
It's very relative. I will not call it wickedness, like I said, and maybe it's because of how emotionally attached they tend to get to stuff.
Alright.
So they don't see it from our perspective, which I think is.
So they say you guys you're overthinking things that you should calm down. It's not that.
Guys don't take many of these things serious. That's just the issue. I'm not justifying cheating aside. Cheating is aside. That's not a.
See this boy. This boy said guys are polygamous. Now he's talking about cheating aside. Cheating is not.
Wait. What I said was science. I'm talking based on proof, based on evidence, based on fact. Not based on my own personal.
Well, your own personal. Are you polygamous?
No, I'm not.
So you're just one woman.
Yes.
Say please, in case you are you okay? Don't worry, I'm not get talking to that.
Let's not get to that.
So somebody said men are insatiable. I told her to elaborate, and she said men are never contented. To my best opinion, they are never contented. They are fault finders. You can't do anything to satisfy a man. Actually, how true is this? That you can't satisfy a guy, but you satisfy a man.
I think those definitions are for women actually, especially the insatiable part. Men are very simple, like I said before. We don't have.
So what do they just want? Like one guy said.
Know your guy.
I'm trying to look for it. He said, no, I don't know whether it's a guy or a girl that said this. Person said peace of mind, good food, place to relax, necessary physical contact when necessary. I don't even know if necessary physical contact. But is this? Do you think these are like basic things guys want?
Yes, actually.
Peace of mind, like you said, when they cheat, don't ask them about it.
I'm not a please. emphasis, please.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Then somebody said something about. She said men. Okay, no, okay. Yes, he was like, what do men want? He said, God, You know, regardless of what you do for them, they are still going to cheat on you. How true is this? How true do you think all guys cheat?
Okay, so let me attack that cheating.
All right, that's fine.
I said before that historically, whatever, but now it takes discipline. It takes conscious effort for a girl to know that, and probably for some experience, for a girl to know that cheating. I don't
experience meaning you first explore before after you now discover.
For some guys. For some guys.
All right, that's fine.
So some learn lessons along the way from doing that and whatever, and then they decide not to.
All right.
For as to the cheating aspects, it takes discipline, it takes conscious effort from a guy not to divulge into such.
Alright.
things.
Okay, there is this saying that okay, all guys do one of the three. It's either you cheat, you drink, or you smoke. Do you get how true is this?
There are guys that don't do any of the three. I have friends that don't.
So it's not like generally acceptable because I feel like some people believe okay there are two schools of thought that I've seen mainly that I find weird. One, they believe that some believe that all guys cheat no matter what. Then some believe that then the school of thought of the three things that if a guy doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he has to womanize, he has to do one of the three in the list.
For me,
There's some people that have the three, or at least one of the three.
for me, that's like fallacy of thought, and from there you have even shortchanged yourself going into any relationship.
Okay.
Because you probably will encounter.
And then you're already expecting it. Your
expecting
mentality is already moving around that part.
Exactly. But the issue with that one is that most of these girls, the guys that don't do those three, is not usually enough for them.
Wow. So this is what you're saying that girls don't know what they want.
Exactly.
Okay, so let me ask you a few questions I asked Kofo in about 2 videos away when I was asking what women want. So I'll be asking you those questions. Okay, there was one thing you really wanted, or you really want to ask a girl, but you're scared to.
Am I scared? But one thing I really want to ask you: do you have sense?
I feel like sense is not like a scary question. It's just like something you're scared of that.
It's not something that you just ask anybody randomly, but it's something that I always think of. Do you have sense? Like, forget what you are saying and do you actually have sense?
Alright, does it used to do in your body to carry a knife that when you're angry, Alright, so is having a big ego a positive thing or is it a positive trait or a negative trait for you?
A big ego in a female partner.
Yeah.
It's a negative trait.
But you can have the ego.
I
See,
think,
you should
I
calm
think
down.
my ego is enough for two of us.
Now, wow, see, people are selfish. Men are selfish.
I'm not
Just
being
like you get.
See, there are two things for a guy. There are
Okay.
two things that every lady should know for a guy.
Okay.
We are kings, meaning that we are territorial, meaning that we have ego naturally.
Okay.
We are born. That's how we are. And the second thing is that I was saying. I think I mentioned that before. We are also logical people.
All right.
Those are the two things those are the two gifts God gave us that differentiate us from being a woman.
All right. Do you believe in love at first sight? I don't know. I don't want to predict, but yeah, talk. Do you believe? Talk, face them and say.
Personally, I've not encountered any. Personally, I've not actually encountered any.
All right.
But I'll just call love at first sight is just lost.
Wow. So if you like someone, what if like in the movies you guys bump into each other and then you're helping her pack her books and then you look into each other's eyes? You know the way you not stand up slowly.
And with time you'll find out if it's truly love, if it's truly love or not.
Alright. So there can be first time attraction.
Yeah, of course.
But then over time the process is either it's just lost or love. Alright, that's fine. What's your biggest red flag in a partner, relationship wise? Say the truth. Don't lie.
It's still that sense. I think it's just that.
It's still sense. Okay, if someone has sense or not. Alright, that's still your biggest red flag. Alright, what's your primary love language?
I think I'm a fan of all five.
I know everybody has a touch of, the 5 sprinkle of air there. So which one is yours?
What did you call it again? Physical attraction.
Physical touch, quality time.
I think quality time is.
Quality time is primary. Okay, so if you like, would you please spend time with him? Call him 10 hours a day.
Quality time, please, does not mean
quantity time. Okay,
exactly. Quantity time.
You guys snap your fingers, man. All right. So, what's one thing that you wish women knew about guys? Just one thing you wish women knew about guys.
I would say one thing is I think I'll just say sometimes we also want the same thing they want in a relationship. We also want to have all the love and the.
Hey, but you guys need to talk now. You want.
We also
I like you. Talk. I want love. I like the way you're touching me. Touch me more.
That was why I said that sometimes it's necessary for guys to also be vulnerable. Talk about all those things with your woman or your spouse or your partner. Let them know. Not necessarily. Please don't cry.
Hey, this is why he doesn't know what I want. So this means say cry. Next means say don't cry.
I never said. Generally, for me as a guy.
Okay.
Like I told you before, I've never cried over any woman.
Bad guy. Why?
No, there's no bad guy about
Someone.
it. That's just me. There's no bad guy about it.
That's fine, don't worry. Okay, what's your biggest turn on in, like, if you see maybe something that attracts you to a lady or to a partner? Let's put it that way.
My ex used to tell me this thing about I think what attracted me fine fair lady. Fine fair lady. Someone is listening and she knows.
They are shooting shots. They are shooting. Oh my god. Alright.
Fine fair lady.
Oh, that's nice. Fine fair ladies, please comment in the section below. Please comment. Let's know you. Let's celebrate you.
In every man there is a king, there is a boy, and there is the foolish man or the foolish person.
Okay.
So you get so.
And you guys writing things down, jotting things down.
The most important thing is to know your guy, know when he wants to be treated as a king, know when he wants to be treated as a boy, he wants to relate,
when he wants to be treated like a foolish person.
And when he wants to be left alone. When he decides to be foolish, just leave him alone to be himself. They will always find their way back.
So basically, we are not taking so much of your time. This is just like a preamble as to what more would I say? Yeah, to more content you'll be getting. Do you get? I'm going to bringing in different guys, taking from fashion to politics. This guy just said politics, so we might be having a roundtable discussion as men, talking about politics and talking about sports, talking about different areas of being a man, trying to figure out what the guys want. Then at the end of all of this, you're going to be making a comprehensive list. So that list, if you take it to any guy, forget. You get it? So this is the end of the video. If you're just watching, please subscribe, please like the video, share with your family and friends. Don't keep good content to yourself. Like, don't be stingy. Share with, please, you people should put it on your status, put it everywhere, your Insta story, your Snapchat, everywhere, you guys, you know. And please watch my videos till the end. Subscribe, like I said earlier. And this is me signing out and saying bye. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.